I want to know what happened to Krusty the Clown. Please tell me. Could it be? No, it can't be the person who did his voice, right? Who did Krusty's voice? Dan Castellaneta? Got some friends joining me right now. How you doing, Mr. Chad? I can't hear you. It seems like you might be, what do you call it, muted? Like I can't hear your microphone, if that makes sense. No. Well, we'll get to him soon, but I got a friend, Chad, that'll be coming in. Horatio should be in with us soon. So what is going on? I mean, I guess since the last time I came on with you, it's been a war. A war started. That hadn't started last time I was here. What else is going on? Not that much in comedy, per se. Maybe a lot of gossip and stuff like that, but I don't know of anything that's really going on in comedy right now. Oh my! And that camera looks like it's just stuck right there. It's a nice view though. Chad, can you come on? Can you talk? Can you try to let me see if I can get you in here first of all. All right.
There we are. Hey.
What's up, man? This is my friend
What's
Chad
up,
from
man?
This is my friend Chad from Wisconsin.
Chad from Wisconsin.
Chad is a former member of the Second City touring company
20 years,
and
baby.
and the ETC musical director at Second City, and he's also stage manager with me at a show that we did in Los Angeles called "The Love of the Glove," about Michael Jackson's glove for a short time
that
before
guy.
COVID.
Yeah, I think I was hired for like a week, and then COVID hit.
All right.
But the nice thing was, I used that as an excuse to get that big fat government check. I'm like, hey man, I was gonna have a job.
Right. Let's see if we can get some more friends
We
in
don't
here.
have to. Yeah, I'm on quite a bit of a delay.
You may seem like you're in a delay on your end, but on
Gotcha.
my end, you are a-okay. Hello, you got you big face guys, big faces.
Yeah, big face.
Big faces.
Big head.
What's up, Chad Stone?
What's up? Happy retirement.
Yeah, don't tell anybody about that.
Oh, I'm sorry. How many people are watching right now, Jerry?
Uh,
Have we started?
you can see down there. Yeah. I'm on. Yeah. So yeah, you don't you gonna tell them what you really think of them, or
Don't call me retarded.
happy retirement?
Happy retarded.
I'm just getting ready for St. Patty's, the next
Oh,
holiday.
yes.
That's why I got this cool hat from the dollar store.
Yes.
Um,
So what? We still got a
Makes me
couple
look a
weeks
little
though
like
before.
Heisenberg, Fat Heisenberg.
Was it actually $1?
$1.25.
Well, see, they should call it the $1.25 store.
They just said fuck it, we're not going to do that.
Oh, well,
You know,
We're not gonna. Why
the
should we
sign
change
was
all
too
our?
expensive, I guess.
they're
Yeah.
not
Why should
going
we
to,
change all our
'cause then
signs?
they're going to do $1.50 in a couple of years, or maybe a year. So that's going to be, we have to change the signs to $1.50,
It's a lot of work.
the $1.50 store.
We really worked on this being $1. It was dead set on
Family,
it.
yeah, Family Tree. I guess what's called Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be called a $1.50 tree, and sometimes a $3 tree. If you want to get like a tool, you have to pay $5. You want to get
Oh,
like a
they
hammer
go
to
to
kill
$5.
somebody? $5. If you're if you're insane and you want to just go attack everybody that you work with, go get a hammer from a dollar store. It's only $5, which is good compared to Lowe's or Home Depot.
Right. So this lady Christy Nome got fired, I guess. Huh?
Did she
Yeah.
finally get
Well, she
fired?
got.
He Trump fired her. You
Well,
fired.
she
I
got
don't like
sort
what
of.
you did.
She made a sideways move. Like he gave her some new title with some made up bullshit. just to get her out of the Homeland Security or whatever.
Oh, she got a new job.
Yeah, I think he just made something up for her. God only knows why, but
just to keep her around for BJ's.
Well, I
or
guess
so she doesn't sue him.
her boyfriend was actually running
Yeah.
the thing, right?
God only
Her
knows. What a
boyfriend, yeah, her
disaster.
boyfriend,
Who she's not married
like,
to.
yeah, he's not supposed to be with, he's not supposed to really be there. He has no title, no anything. But then
Yeah, he's got like court orders too.
they bought that plane and put a bedroom in it.
Yeah.
They bought this crazy plane and put a beautiful bedroom in it, and everybody's like, "Are you having sexual relations with Lewandowski?"
Oh, Corey Lewandowski?
Are
Yeah.
you guys doing it?
Yeah,
I didn't hear a no.
oh, it was funny. Yeah, I didn't hear now. It really got funny. It really got Judge Judy out there. Uh, but yeah, those guys are so corrupt. It's insane. You can't keep up. I guess that's the point.
Could you imagine in your life if like everything you said, every time anybody asked you a question, you were under oath? Did you have sex with her? Well, I know her. You didn't say no.
Well, it's just like
What she
obvious.
did was
They're
like,
like,
"This is a ridiculous question. What kind of questioning is this?" And then like the husband, it's
What?
funny. The husband is right behind her, and he's all like,
Yeah.
her
When I went-
actual
when I went to the-
husband.
When I went to the bathroom,
her actual husband's in the
did you
background.
eat
Have
one
to
of my
listen to all
fries?
this.
Yeah.
He's all tucked out.
Well, I mean, I would assume he's just like, I'm gonna get my money soon, so I just gotta sit here.
Oh yeah.
Haven't been with her,
Right.
So
Yeah,
and I guess they're living on a military
man,
base,
it's
so
like-
people won't bother them. So people won't take pictures of them.
fuck. They all live in some secret place that probably is beautiful and it's lavish down there, and it's like underground, so it doesn't get bombed. And if it
Yeah, I
does
heard
get
it was,
bombed, they'll survive.
I heard it was the basement of Ping Pong Pizza.
Or they're
There's
saying,
a flash from the past.
not that
Ping
far from
pong
the
pizza was the Pizza Gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
were
Yeah,
just
they were in the
asking her
basement
about
down
it.
there. That's where they're
I love the
crashing out.
Pizza Gate Bridge. It's such a beautiful
Pizzagate Bridge.
Pizza
Oh.
Gate Bridge.
It's the most beautiful bridge ever. The biggest, most beautiful. It's gold. I love it. Did you see when that dipshit was honoring the fallen dead soldiers and started talking about the fucking ballroom?
The curtains.
If you didn't see it, I
The
shit you not.
curtains.
It's the most offended
talking
I've
about the
ever been by
curtains.
that guy. Yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
Alzheimer's. It's just Alzheimer's
Yeah.
coming on, but it's
If
pretty
he
funny
was,
because
if he wasn't such a dick, it'd be like, oh, that was sweet. He couldn't even get through the. He couldn't even get through the thing.
right, if
couldn't
he
even
wasn't
get through
such
it.
a toxic prick.
He died a noble death, fighting an American cause. And can you imagine what this place is gonna be like when my ballroom is up there? That'd be a beautiful curtain. Can you just imagine it? Oh my gosh, it's the best ballroom ever.
Someone posted a meme where it's like he's doing that. He's talking about the curtains. Like I had these installed, these beautiful curtains,
Yeah.
and then they showed that they've been around since like the 80s, pretty much. There's a picture of Obama behind. They're behind Obama, behind everybody, and he's
Jimmy
just
Carter.
like he can't even tell the truth about that.
Just lying.
Just say you like the fucking drapes. I really like these gold drapes. I really like gold. You have to say,
Yeah, so
I
I
had
kept
them
them.
put in. What do you think? Like,
Well,
little weirdo.
They're gold though, so he assumed that he did it. I didn't do that.
Yeah, it might be the Alzheimer's. Like, I did do that, didn't I?
Yeah, he
Shut
didn't
up,
know.
Donald. Shut up, Donnie.
I go back to New York.
I go back to my house in Trump Tower. But yeah,
How
Penn
about that?
Bondi. I figured that was going to happen just because it was so prevalent on social media and on TV
I guess
when they're
so.
both being,
Yeah.
the people that, yeah,
Yeah, I
Well,
guess
she
you couldn't get
bombed
past
so
it.
bad in that hear. She bombed so bad in that hearing that he embarrassed. She embarrassed him. I thought you were good on television. You're not.
Right, right, right.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
Yeah.
saw I saw you wear too much makeup. I finally got a close up. I can see your skin's bad.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
couldn't see
oh,
that.
oh, my skin's bad, Don. My skin's bad, really.
you can invoke the fifth in these hearings.
I think you can.
And-
Like,
Yeah.
can you? I mean,
I
you
think you
must be able
I
can.
mean,
to.
if having sex with Corey Lewandowski's a crime, then you could. But I don't think that's a crime. I mean, a crime against
But it's none of
humanity,
your
not like a
business.
crime crime.
It's none of your business except some guy got $130 million contract.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's the thing. If they were just like screwing around, it wouldn't matter. But if he wasn't like in her office doing her job for her,
yeah, and then banging her on
and
a plane. And when there's a story that they must have been on the fuck plane, and she left her scarf in the plane, and I guess they were at the whatever next thing, and the pilot was like, "No, I can't get it. I gotta stay here, or there's flight plans, whatever you gotta do." And this Lewandowski's like, "You're fired." Lewandowski fired him, and then like 30 minutes later, they're like, "All right, you're rehired," because they couldn't get another plane out.
yeah, they couldn't get another pilot. They're like he fired the guy, the only
Right,
guy
couldn't
that
get
could
another
fucking fly
pilot,
him.
so they decided to rehire him.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
that's the
plus,
fucking tomfoolery,
the guy that fired you
tomfuckery.
isn't supposed to work here. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I never caught that. Why couldn't he just hire Lewandowski back? Because he didn't used to work for him before. Or was that just embarrassing to hire him back?
I think got in trouble. I think he can't. He
Well,
can't work.
who in the Trump administration hasn't? I mean, they're all felons of some kind. I assume.
Well, he had um, beating his wife charges too and stuff like while he was.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. Don't do that.
I think he's
Don't do
supposed
that.
to be.
Oh,
He's got like
ouch.
old fashioned you can't come 20 feet. You stay away kind of stuff.
He's got a
Oh,
restraining order on the White House.
Yeah, he's got white trash charges.
Don't ever let me see you near Pennsylvania Avenue. The whole street's blocked off to you.
Can't come around there.
No,
Starting
no.
a fight at Waffle House.
That's trash.
Who's that other the alcoholic guy that's all fucking all roided out?
Headsmith.
Hegsmith. Hegseth.
Hegseth?
That fucking guy.
Yeah.
Do you like
Quite a promotion from being a weekend host on Fox and Friends to being the Secretary of War, or whatever they're calling it.
Yeah,
Honey, I got a promotion.
that's like he always constantly doing something embarrassing too. Like people found like a email from his mother, like his mother dressing him down. Like I'm so embarrassed of you.
Oh, Hegseth's mom?
Lewandowski.
Yeah, no, Hegseth,
Oh,
his
God.
mom. Like somebody got
Oh.
a hold of an email about him, which how she was just like, "You're embarrassing, drinking and cheating on your wife, you stupid. You embarrass us and the family." And then the mom had to be like, "That's all our business. I love him, and you know your son's a fuck up and an idiot. You shouldn't
Yeah.
have that job."
He's a
What's his name on
lobbyist,
that?
author. This is Lewandowski. Despite being dismissed during a Republican primary and later a political commentator. So I guess he's not. There's no charges like that.
Well, there's something that
There's no
he
real
can't.
fucked up
Well,
charges.
he can't do her
Let's see.
job. I mean, obviously, he's not supposed to be in their office. I think that there's something like there's some official thing where that he's not supposed to be doing that. I mean, obviously he can't.
Oh, okay.
He's not appointed to the job, but there's something else, yeah, where he can't have a job like that in the cabinet for some reason.
Lewandowski had allegedly made sexual advances towards the wife of a major Trump donor.
Oh, right, he has a sexual harassment charge. Yeah, it was sexual
Yeah,
harassment. Yeah.
and
Trump
was like,
you could
man,
fuck them by the
Trump was like, I'd do the
away from
same thing,
government.
brother, but I hate to even say it, you crossed the line. I mean, I never say
I
that.
hate to say it. I
It's
hate
money
to
we're
say
talking
it.
about. Fucking $200 million. I hate to say it. So the Trump spokesman asserted Lewandowski would no longer be associated with Trump World.
Trump
Here
World.
we are.
What an amazing amusement park that would be.
As of
Just eat
September
nothing but bird steak.
2025, Lewandowski is acting chief of Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem.
He's supposed to be her
Acting
chief?
chief,
Her chief. He's her chief?
acting chief of staff to Secretary of Homeland Security
She's-
Kristi Noem
Oh, so he's the chief
as
of
an
staff.
unemployed special government employee.
Right.
So he's
That's
just
the other
banging.
thing. He's
He's just trying to be Steve Miller Jr.
well, he's unemployed too, so he doesn't get paid. He's just like he's just hanging around.
That sucks. He doesn't get to retire.
Well,
He is retired.
I am.
Chad, wake up.
I am. I'm awake. They just got me on good
Jerry's
drugs. I
still
broke my
working.
hip 3 weeks ago.
what? Why do you have like injuries you're supposed to have 50 years from now?
Well, that's what I told my folks. I said, I came back here to take care of you guys. I'm the one that falls and breaks my hip. Took one for the team, y'all. Now they're taking care of me. So
If
Well,
anybody
that's how it
doesn't know,
works.
if I can't tell from
Your time
from
will come, but yeah.
your accent, you're in Wisconsin.
oh yeah, there, hey, and so there ain't no fishing that there lake area over there. You're wasting your time up there,
I'm curious to how you broke your hip. Was it a sex accident?
I would say you should see the other guy, but you would need a shovel and you have to dig about 6 feet.
Okay.
No, I
Oh,
slipped and fell.
yeah,
I slipped
yeah.
and fell. I slipped and
That's
fell
not-
on the ice.
Okay.
I wish I had a
Oh,
good
man.
story. I wish I had some bullshit story I could make up, but it's really that simple. Slipped on the ice, came down right on my hip, all my weight. Smash.
Yeah.
Oh, so is it fractured or broke?
Well, it separated from my hip, so I'm pretty sure. Oh, it wasn't like it was fracked. I mean, I don't think the thing snapped in half. It was my femur. Pretty big bone. So
Yeah.
yeah. So now I got
Yeah,
a
that's
I got a
good.
titanium rod. My leg now a titanium rod.
How are you walking? Are you in therapy?
I got a walker. I'm in PT. I got a walker for now, and then I should be done with that in about a week or two. I'm getting along pretty good
How are you walking?
with a walker.
With you still with a walker? So are you going to be done with the
Yeah.
walker in a week? And you're going to be on your feet?
About a
or-
week or two. About a week or two, I'd say. Yeah, I'm getting around pretty good. It still hurts like hell though, but they gave me all the good drugs, so.
But you're not going to be done with therapy after that, though, right? You could start to do that for like what, a year or something, right? Right?
No, my physical therapist told me if I'm still seeing him by Memorial Day, he didn't do his job. So we're looking at about 8 weeks for physical therapy.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is
so
fine,
I
though.
mean, luckily I have youth on my side, so
Yeah,
shouldn't
Yeah.
be smoking. It's bad for healing.
it's really bad for healing. You know what? That's what
Yeah.
that's what stopped me. The last time I tore my ACL after I had surgery, I'm like, I wanted to get better so bad, and it's just like, you know what? No, not even that. Yeah, I would only smoke one cigarette or two a day, but I'm like, not even that.
I mean, that's
You
kind
can
of what
still get
I'm
better.
doing. I'm kind of splurging right now because I'm out in my car, so I'm I'm just like, it's out of habit. I'm smoking now, but usually it's like 2 or 3 a day. I'll smoke like 2 drags because when I'm in the hospital, I couldn't smoke at all. So they put a nicotine patch on me and gave me some lozenges. So I never really got not addicted to nicotine. So, you know,
Yeah, but
but
if
I
you did
just
it for
got in the
that
habit
long,
of
you
like
might
if
as
I
well
have a
quit.
craving. Well, that's what everybody says, and they're all correct. But then I came home. I'm like, first thing I wanted, I'm like, I need a cigarette.
Yeah.
All right, back
But
in the
yeah,
car.
all right.
So we're back on
You go,
automotive.
Jerry, go
Auto.
sit in your car.
I should. I can. I have this beautiful studio in black and white. Have all these. Look at all these things I got here. I'm gonna go sit in the car. What do you mean? What are you crazy?
Hey, what happened to
What was
Dalbus?
that?
Over here.
Where's Dalbus?
He's got a job.
Oh, what? Oh, too bad.
He's not. He's
Yeah.
not retired. What the hell?
He's not retired. No, he's not retired. And a lot of us still have to work,
Okay.
sir.
Hey, I got a question.
Yeah,
I got a question for you guys. I've never bothered to look it up, but I figure one of you guys might know. I always see Brandon Johnson's name pop up in the credits for Rick and Morty. Is he a voice on there?
He's a
You
writer.
guys ever watch Rick and Morty?
He's a
Oh, a
writer.
writer. But they put him up
No.
in the.
He does voice sometimes.
Oh, okay. He
Yeah.
writes for that show. That's like my favorite. I love that show. I gotta shoot him a message.
Yeah, I just don't know how often they do them. Like it's just got its own schedule, or how often they get together and write. I have no idea.
They do like 10 episodes every year and a half.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know when they come out, or it's just not a regular schedule. It's kind of like when.
Huh.
But yeah,
Well, that's cool.
yeah.
I'll have to give him a shout out.
He tried to get into the producer's office. He's carrying an American flag, and he was just trying to get in the producer's office. I don't know what he wanted to do.
Go on.
He had a couple guys with him that were dressed in camouflage.
They didn't belong in there.
Do tell.
You go on. Oh God.
Once again, man, if Jay's watching, I really would like to talk to him. I sent him a message not long ago.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Get him on your show.
Right? Let me get some of that.
Yeah.
Let me get some of that.
I'd love-
It's just some of that sweet
Some
MAGA
of
fame
that
over
racial
here.
MAGA.
Well, I would be
I'm
very
a racial
curious to have an
magus.
honest conversation with him. I'd be very curious to have an honest conversation with him to see like if any of
I
that
know,
changed
I'd
him at
watch
all,
that.
his opinion. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially now too. I would like to see like what a lot of people think, but like, like the MAGA people I know online, like, like this one crazy lady that we kind of know from Chicago, and ever since all the crazy stuff with Trump, she's just been like, "I'm so sick. I've got my head under the covers." Well, now you don't know anything that's going on. Like,
Oh, I have to take care of my mother again.
it's like, wait a minute. You were screaming about how Trump was going to save the world last year. Now I'm sad and under the covers. I can't get up. I'm so sick and tired.
Just me and my doggy Peanut. We're just gonna lay here. We're gonna lay here.
Yeah, last year you told me I was an asshole because I was going to vote for her Kamala Harris.
I've only gotten into one argument like this, and it was someone said some stupid shit. And so I just for some reason I was like, what are you thinking? Like, why are you thinking this? And I was kind of yelling at her, or fighting or arguing, and then afterwards she's like, "Well, what are you doing?" I'm like, "What?" It's just like, what are you up to? Like, are you single? I was like, "What the hell?" And I had to get
Feisty.
off, but
You want to go out for
she was
drinks?
like, "Fuck." She's like, "Fuck MAGA," you know, fracture my hip bone like your friend Chad. Like, Jesus
At
Christ.
least she has a. At least she has a story. She was storming the Capitol when she fractured her hip bone instead of falling on ice. By the way, abolish ice.
Yeah. Yeah, and then she texted me
Abolish
when
ice.
she was in Washington, like, "Are you in Washington by any chance? Let's hook up." But I wasn't. What a weird
Oh
thing.
my god.
Obviously, that's
Hey,
like,
I I
Drew. Remember
am
Drew?
eyeball
My
deep.
friend Drew.
Yes, I
Oh
do.
yeah.
Drew went full MAGA, man. Like, you won't
Did
talk
he
to
really?
you,
Texas?
I could see that though.
Down
I
in
could see that
Texas?
with Drew. Yeah.
and he's alone, and all his friends are just like good old boys down there. So they're
Yeah.
all just they've been
Well,
really, really brainwashed over there.
It's
well,
weird
see,
It
though
I
was
live.
because
so up there.
I live in the
It
middle.
was so up there,
I live in the.
Huh? Go ahead,
Oh, I'm sorry. I live in the middle of Trump country up here. I know all about that, man. I'm a unicorn up here, man. It's crazy. I've kind of had to learn to meet them where they live. You know what I mean? Like it's sort of like
Yeah.
a learned tolerance. And
Yeah.
but I can ask one question and turn anybody up here into a pretzel, getting twisted around with this shit. They can't they can't square their circle. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Does
yeah,
that make
Well, I
sense?
think
It's
the
just like you can't.
explanation I've
Yeah.
heard is that these guys really don't have any brotherhood. They don't have any like real friends, and so this becomes like a hobby. Like, oh, I'm gonna see Dave and Ron. We're gonna go get drunk after we like shoot guns,
of course.
and so it becomes like a club that you kind of get like the waves take you. They take you further and further from your thoughts, your ideals. But you're like, well,
Yeah.
at least these are my friends. So I
Yeah,
mean, there's a lot of
I think
that too.
you just described a cult.
yeah, you did
Isn't that right,
exactly.
Jerry? My brother in culthood.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
used to say it a lot, kind of just to diss it, but the more you think about it, it really is. I mean, all these messages are coming across Fox where it's like, that's the truth. That's the truth.
yeah. If you hear
Yeah.
something
And
over and
I,
over again, no matter what, if it's a lie, it just starts to it seeps in after a while. It just
and in
does.
Vegas, all the TVs, wherever you go, the TVs are set to Fox because some fucking bonehead went in there and was like, why are you playing that other thing?
Yeah,
Put Fox on.
Miriam
So
Adelson.
just bombarded.
Yeah.
Maybe that's part of the plan, like the evil plan. Like if all TVs have to be put on Fox, if you're an
Oh,
operative.
definitely. Oh, definitely.
You
Or
know,
yeah, that's why they want to take over all the
'Cause it just so it really
networks.
is, 1984, um, and all this business.
Oh,
But
you
then
mean
Yeah,
the
I remember.
I treat the phone like if someone found it, there's nothing to get from it. There's no secrets. There's no bad pictures. You know.
yeah.
So it's like one of those things. Like when you sign up for a new app, it's like we get to see everything you do. We get to we get to film you when the phone is off. The camera will still be on. You won't see an indicator. Would you agree? Like what the fuck? How fucked do you have to make us? We got us already.
Right.
Anybody with a decent cell plan gets caught immediately.
Well,
So,
I don't know like why when I buy tickets why you have to track. I mean, I guess like there's certain things, but it's like tracking my location everywhere I go. I'm like, all I wanted was tickets. Like you need to know where I'm at 24 hours a day.
Are you at the concert yet? Are you at the
Yeah,
concert yet? Are you at the concert yet? It's next month.
and then, but they know where you are. They know where you're at. They know what you're trying to do, and they're still like, well, you need to find the app. It's
Well,
like, what the fuck, man? I'm here with
I'm
tickets.
I'm tired of that
But
too,
they
man.
go
It's
through
like
yeah.
everything's an app now. I got to download a whole app. Not even just like download the tickets, a picture of the tickets. I
Right.
could get that, you can email me that. And like, no, you got to like, get an app to get the tickets in there.
Yeah, I don't
I mean,
the only apps I deleted my Twitter account and I started using Blue Sky, which is basically Twitter Lite. It's still Jack Dorsey's jam, but I kind of like it a little bit better, a little quieter, a little less nonsense. I don't use Facebook anymore. Never did the Gram or TikTok or anything like that. Well, I had the Gram for a little while, but
wait, what's the other one that people went to during COVID? They're like, we need to go to another one other than Twitter.
Well, there was that thing, that Mastodon thing, but that was kind of hard to figure out. So Blue Sky just became like the thing.
Yeah, well,
this-
Blue Sky kind of became the alternate to Twitter.
Yeah.
And it's all the exact same thing as Twitter. It was written by Jack Dorsey, the same guy that wrote Twitter, so it's familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't. Only app I use on my phone right now is Solitaire because I'm a dork.
Those are really bad. The games are the worst. Those are really the ones that always have like stuff.
Yeah, I found one that I'll
tracking
actually. I found one that's very tempting to gamble on because you can actually win money off of it. I'm actually up $7, but I got to be careful about that because that's all I need, man. Start gambling.
Oh man, they run the world now. Gambling sites.
I know, and now I got a nice chunk of a tax return coming from the Fed soon, and I'm sort of like, oh God, Chad, don't gamble this all the way. Don't gamble all this way. Don't gamble this all the way.
Like Tony Soprano.
20,000 to 1
Yeah,
on
you're
the
getting like
Bucks to
Tony
win the
Soprano.
championship.
Yeah, Sopranos when he was wanted to. He was trying to get her to bet the money, and he got mad when the score. He's like, "God damn it!" She's like, "Yeah, but you won. Yeah, but we could have won more."
That's a funny
I think
storyline that
yeah.
kind of it ended itself. Like what ended up happening where he was like, oh yeah, I gotta get the fucking shit
Yeah.
something. But that was a funny little run of like, yeah, he's now a gambling addict, just losing his ass off every single time. They might lead up to it too, like an episode before they're in Vegas and he just loses.
Well, the ride, that was the episode. It all led up to him starting to win when Christopher died. So it was kind of like a whole like it set that up where he was like his luck turned around.
He's like,
and
oh,
that's
I
what
knew
made
I
him,
was
like,
right to kill him.
Yeah.
Now my luck is better. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it took me a couple times watching that to get that. Like that's how that was his fucked up, reasoning was that when he went out in the desert and was like meditating, he's like, I should have done it. I should have killed him. Yes.
Thank you, spirit world. Thank you, God of whatever form.
Hey, my friends, this app we're using is sucking the hell out of my battery, and I ain't got no choice to plug it in right now. So I'm gonna say goodbye. Good to see you.
Thank you,
love
man.
you, brothers. I can't wait to have a reunion
right.
in person. Maybe if I get this thing charged up, I'll call back in if you're still on. But
Sure.
it's great to see you guys. I miss you guys so much, man.
You too, man.
We miss you too, buddy.
All
see you
right,
soon.
we'll get together. Boat drinks someday. Boat drinks.
What?
Sounds good to
With a
me.
little froofy umbrella. All right, man. I'll talk to you all soon.
Be good.
All right, bye, my man.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Get you back in
I'm,
here.
I'm sitting here looking for that app again. It's
What?
it's the other app that was like instead of Twitter, but immediately the algorithm is immediately like wants you to fight.
Yeah.
It's like if you like I mean it's if your opinion is that that you like Trump, the next thing's going to be like someone's gonna come at you. It's always like this is, and even if they don't come at you, you're just like what they're pumping at you is making you mad.
It's pretty
It's not
crazy.
you fighting other people. It's just what they're pumping at you is made to stay on and be mad, which is fucking crazy.
I think
So I stopped
think
using it for the most part.
I think a lot of these comedians that are online, like it's getting so It's getting so embarrassing for them because I think like a lot of them were forced into making like a content that made people, I don't know, pissed off or, well, I guess it's a lot of the MAGA stuff, but or whatever they were doing to get into the algorithm. But now
They
it's
were just
kind of,
being, they were just being, yeah, they were just doing that to get what? Like more fan base, like people hating you, people loving you,
I guess so,
everybody.
but I think for like people in comedy, that's too much. It's too much exposure. You're not supposed to be out there like that too much. You get on people's nerves.
Yeah, yeah, like you're talking about, like, yeah, there's a lot of quick success that comes from being an online comic or a
Well, and
comic that now
also
has success online, right?
it's a lot easier to see how annoying people comedians are because they see you all the time, so you can't hide behind your witty jokes.
I guess
People get
that's a
this.
natural thing. If you just see somebody too much, you're like, all right, now what? And it's if they're really good too, then you're like, oh, that's not that funny anymore. It's just- because yeah, you're pumping it into my brain.
Yeah, you
Uh,
get to see what it's like to be around somebody like that 24/7. It's not as much fun. It's when you get to go see them at the comedy
yeah,
show like once
it's
once a
just being
year.
backstage with comics, not improvisers, comics.
Right. Yeah, people are gonna do bits, and they got
Same
fucking.
old story. You guys already invent bullshit to get punchlines, and now you're backstage joking about the bullshit that you joke about. And it's just lie on top of lie to make things funny. And I'm like, you fucking boners, get out of here.
Everybody's just sitting around
I kid you
lying.
not. Then Rodney comes out, he's got his fucking dick hanging out. And I'm fucking with my fucking future fiance. Like, get the fuck out of here. I do love him for the idiocy. I do love him for the idiocy and the fucking the bonehead of it, the boneheadedness of it all. Like just you know. But
I
then
was
again,
listening.
everybody's going for the same dream. They
I'm
all
still.
watched they all watched the same shit when we were young. They just went to a different place where they were
Yeah.
more. I want to be alone to do this.
Right.
I want to have my own shine,
Yes.
and,
Yeah.
that, and that's the difference.
And I can't let anybody else talk.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
some people. I mean, you don't see any other way. If you don't know any other thing to be funny, then that's what you're gonna do.
but the thing, and people bring up SNL is not good. What's going on with SNL? And it's just like going to the opera. This is this is its own art form now.
Yeah.
Um,
Right.
it's its own thing, and sometimes it can be bad. Sometimes like you got to treat it like you're going to a black box theater and you're going to see their new production. Because there's a zillion people that are funny now online,
Yeah.
and they don't have acting experience. They've
Right.
never they don't have the comfortability of being on camera that they do if you put them on stage.
Right.
I imagine, and some
Yeah.
people do kind of, but you just can't get into an improv world being like a super celebrity like that.
Right.
It just goes against everything you've already set up.
Yeah.
It's like when we were in improv and like someone famous jumped on. They didn't want to join us forever. They just did a set,
Just right. Yeah.
right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Well, I think that when you get, I think just like by being on doing podcasts all the time, being on all the time, seeing them all the time. Like I see
yeah,
those people all the time. The same people that I know. It just it starts to bother people. They start getting on people's nerves.
yeah. And that's the system. The system of the algorithm is just to like make you keep as soon as you can, and that's not sustainable. You're gonna lose your mind. I guess a lot of people do. Just think that today, like making a video 4 times a day. What the fuck?
Hey, you froze up a little bit.
No, that mine is too much controversy. When I start saying controversy,
Too much controversy.
Yeah, let me redo my Bluetooth.
I didn't watch SNL last week. When was the
Right.
I gotta catch up with it.
No.
There you go. I can hear you. You'll catch up.
Yeah, I can hear you too, but just on the microphone. Let me just try this really quick. Connected. Why can't I hear him then?
Talk. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was saying I haven't watched. I haven't watched the last 3 episodes. I got like 3 episodes to catch up on SNL, I think, or 2. I saw some of the sketches, but I haven't seen the whole episode, so I don't know when people are like if it's bad or whatever. I don't know what's going on.
It really depends on the host, you know.
But it always did. It always did.
It always does. But this is a weird situation because it's one of the guys who's in that gay hockey show.
Oh right. That was in the last one. Yeah.
And you obviously, you know, he's a heartthrob. So again, it goes to that thing that I always was scared of when I was on the show, which is if you have a pop act like that on and girls are going to go crazy, they're going to ask their executive fathers for tickets. So half the audience becomes executives' daughters,
people screaming,
and they're just like teeny boppers screaming at people,
right?
You know, and then when the scenes are on, they're probably just like don't get it, you know, they're just
don't want to
I
watch.
guess that's funny,
right?
And they're also the age of people that barely express,
right? I don't like
barely
laughing.
express things like that. Like I'm not going to laugh out loud. It's embarrassing.
Stupid. Yeah, laugh at them.
so it was a really dead show. The audience was just dead.
Yeah.
And you know, I've been in many sketches that like that, and it was like Hanson was on. Fucking Hanson was on one week, and the show's fucking horrible. At least for me.
Well, you know, I always found
cheerleaders or something. It was good, but
well, here's what I found. I mean, the audience was usually like kind of dead in that, but in those ones, you got to do some more. You might have gotten to do some more cool shit because the host doesn't know any difference, so they're not picky.
Well, that's how they do. That's how it kind of goes with like sports guys, right?
They run along for the ride.
Yeah, when sports guys come on, they always have some weird, interesting scenes. And the guys are like, I don't care, shit, that sounds funny. They're not like actors trying to be,
right.
Well, how can I be really clever in here?
Right.
And the best ones are the ones that goon out, like the James Bond guy was really funny. I mean,
Daniel Craig?
Daniel Craig. Because he was just so fucking goofy. Like, he was running with it, but just being goofy, not being great. You know? Just every time he was on, he had some fucking weird shit going on. It's like, there you go. When they can be funny on their own, I mean, that's the...
Yeah.
So that's what last week's show suffered from that. Aside from that, there were funny sketches, but it wasn't a great show. The writing wasn't great, and I was wondering if it came off from if there was a busy show before. I don't know, but
yeah,
it seemed like
you used to see that too. A lot of like, oh, that's 3 shows in a row right there, and it's people tired.
Yeah, and that's the time when the youngins have to come in with some update ideas.
You guess, I hope, right?
I hope that someone, you know, bigger doesn't blow you off the update.
Right.
But now I think, you know, 2 update pieces usually. You know, you can that's when you got to sneak in, kids, when everybody's tired and like a little, you know, it just happens. Burnout happens in every workplace, you know.
Yeah, you really get burnt out there though. It's hard not to. Doing three of those shows in a row is killer. That'll really kill you. You're tired after that.
The pressure is always amazing because every week you're trying to fight for your career. So, and when you're not there, you're thinking about why aren't you writing? Why aren't you working on stuff? So those 3 weeks is a lot of anxiety that's just been going through your body. So eventually it's just like enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like enough.
Yeah, it's a hard schedule trying to do that.
Huh?
It's a hard schedule too. I mean, you just stayed. If you did it three weeks in a row, you stayed up late. 3 weeks in a row, and somewhere in there, and that fucks you up. That fucks your sleep up for at least a couple of days after that. You during the week, your sleep's fucked up. I never got any good sleep during the week during the show.
Yeah, it was rare that I got good sleep on a Friday night because
you got to get up fairly early.
Obviously, I probably drank a couple nights before the week, and so this night is your sober night. So then you can't sleep, and then it's a fucking nightmare.
Well, you got to get up for rehearsal.
Luckily, I started sleeping in my dressing room.
Oh, did you? And you would just be there for rehearsal because rehearsal starts fairly early. Like they start at what, noon or something like that? You get there whenever you're called in, but yeah.
Yeah, I would sleep after the writing night. I would sleep in my dressing room the next morning. I didn't go home because read-throughs are earlier.
Right. Oh, they started doing read-throughs earlier.
Earlier because Lauren wanted to get home and see his kids. That's the story. So they made it earlier. And which fucked all of us up because we were all out the night before celebrating. Actually, no, we weren't celebrating. We were just sleep deprived.
Yeah.
So then that made it more sleep deprived, which was fun as well. More like camp. Yeah,
I don't do well being sleep deprived. After I get some sleep, then I'm like, oh man, that was all off. And you don't get sleep on Saturday. You don't get sleep. That's a lot of days where you don't get good sleep. Yeah, I just can't function like that.
Yeah, my body is immediately like, nah, you need more sleep. Yeah. Like if I wake up too early and I just start doing stuff.
Yeah,
sometimes
me too.
It's like, fuck, I need to get a little nap or something.
Yeah, so whatever I'm doing, it's not gonna be good.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, I'm sorry, folks. I just go away. I'm like, he left, and that gives me some time to look on my phone and look at my messages, my emails. I wanted to take some time to talk about the last interview I did, which was with Dana and Julia, which was really good. If you haven't had a chance to look at that, it's on my page, on my YouTube page. If you're looking at that, Facebook too, I think it's still up there. It's a really good interview, and got past a lot of the bull, and just talked about their careers. Not a lot of stuff that people know about and the stuff with Louis. But
did you have a good monologue?
Yes. What's that? I was telling people that they should listen.
Monologue?
Yeah, they should look at while you were gone. And I was just like sitting here. I'm like, I guess I shouldn't just sit here. I should talk. I was talking about Dana and Julia. I had Dana and Julia
on. Do a monologue
from
Othello. It's time for me to do something that I really care about. Every time that Jerry has to go somewhere, I like to do little acting pieces. This one's from Death of a Salesman. Or what are you up to? Are you doing Abbott this week?
We did it last week. That was the last one for the season.
Oh, the season wrapped?
Yeah. Good times.
Good. Congratulations on the season wrap.
Yeah, it's good to
Get a
be on
nice gift
something
from the
that
network?
like I don't know. I'd get nothing from the network. All I get is a call to come to work and goodbye and go back go back home.
You know, yeah, I guess so. But even then, yeah, the cast members get usually like a nice radio, like a
Yeah,
sound cloud, a sound box,
they got they
or
get nice
headphones.
swag, but they've been really tight with the swag, like the jackets and stuff like that. I got a bag. I think I got a bag, a cheap bag, but I haven't got anything else. But I've seen it. Like people got nice jackets and stuff they're walking around with it, but not a lot. Like a lot of the crew. I haven't seen a lot of people with
I know they're gonna be like, Jerry, we'll get you one, but you got to pay for it. It's $395, and then you wear it the next season. Like, what's up?
thanks.
I'm a part of the crew.
I'm not paying for something I'm gonna put in the closet. Doesn't look. I mean, wearing something like a crew jacket like recently looks stupid, but if you wear something like from a long time ago, it looks really cool. You're like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What was that show?
Um,
2003.
Jake Vogelnest had a Designing Women jacket. It was great.
Where did you get it from? You get it from that resale
I think he got
place?
it from eBay
Oh yeah,
because this was a few years after that show.
Designing Women season 4. Like,
Yeah.
they have their like. Sometimes they have like they're saying whatever like season 4. We're gonna do it this year, bringing it back.
Yeah. Or even worse, like something like, someone broke their leg and they're like, doing it for Stacy.
Right. Yeah. Right.
The t-shirts on the t-shirts.
Yeah. Right.
Watch your head, Farley.
Right.
Yeah, crew jackets. I have sweatshirts from the Star Wars thing, the Mandalorian. One I ripped the pocket off, so I had to sew it up. But it's weird to wear those. Like, it's almost begging someone to ask you, like, were you working on it?
Well, if you're working on a set, then nobody's going to ask you that. So, because that's where you usually see people, like crew members, wearing it on a set. But yeah, if it's recent, people are like, oh, yeah, you feel kind of silly wearing stuff like that. But like, I got my,
what do they call it? The jackets that you get in high school when you're like,
varsity,
the
varsity
leather
jacket.
ones with the wool sleeves, the real nice ones.
Yeah, a leather jacket, varsity leather jacket.
Yeah, varsity leather jacket. Like if you get that from Abbott Elementary on your own, paying for it, and then you just go to Trader Joe's in it, and then like, yep. Do you have any? I'm on it.
On your own.
Yeah, out on your own at Trader Joe's. And it's not even cold out, and you got this wool jacket basically.
I got this really gaudy baseball jersey. What's that?
My Looney Tunes jacket.
Oh yeah, you got one of those.
That.
Yeah, you got one of those leather Looney Tunes jackets.
Yeah.
You had that in the sketch, right?
In the 90s.
Oh, you said that in the sketch. My cool Looney Tunes jacket. My Looney Tunes jacket.
I don't need your stuff because I got this
it's
cool Looney Tunes jacket and a Toyota Tercel parked out front.
Oh, it was the dude,
the fashion guys.
The fashion dude, yeah. Jimmy's the character, yeah. With the phone, Will had the little phone.
Yeah, Will did the little phone bit, and then Ben Stiller got mad at him because I guess they have a little phone bit in Zoolander.
Oh, right.
You remember that?
Yes.
There was some weird controversy.
I know he got mad at him.
But I
Yeah,
mean,
it was
that was
that
a really
they
funny bit in that. And then, SNL style, every week he comes out with the little
well,
phone. The phone gets smaller and smaller.
I think he was mad at him because Zoolander hadn't come out yet. He was doing it then. They were filming it. So it's probably why he was like,
That's
"Oh, we're
it.
doing this bit, and I'll do the same bit in
Yeah.
the show." He's like, "Well, the movie's not out yet." Yeah.
But he didn't it wasn't a scene it wasn't like Will had used a little phone on the set and been like, oh, I'm going to use this in this other thing.
It was
Like, he
completely
probably
different
didn't even
thing.
see that. Right?
I don't know. I thought he did it too. I thought he did it in Zoolander too.
So maybe he's
And
just like, it's my bit, so fuck you.
I thought it was more of that of like, oh, I was doing a bit in there, and I think his thing was like, well, but nobody's seen the movie yet, so I didn't want anybody to see it yet. And he's like,
Yeah, and it's going to be me you watch doing it, so it's going to be a callback. It's going to be all good. Tie-in.
yeah. People get precious with comedy like that, like, don't do it yet. I did the joke then. It is gonna blow it. Stand-ups are really like that. Like if you're going opening up for somebody and you do the kind of material that the person that you're going to open it up for, they'll get mad at you. So don't do
Yeah, if you cover the same stuff.
don't do airplane stuff, man. You know I do 30 minutes of airplane stuff. It's like, what the fuck? Like it's that precious.
Anything you think of anything you think of is open. Like obviously you don't want to do people's jokes, but that topic that they're joking about is open for other jokes.
Should be.
We're all aware of it.
Yeah. I like it when if I see a stand up and then somebody talk about, oh, hey, the other guy was talking about this and he has more jokes, I guess if your jokes aren't as good as the other person's, then I guess that's a problem.
I know. It's like it's the old time duel with pistols. It's like I stole from you, but I'm better. And then you just shoot the guy and he's done.
I think that was
Until he gets famous 3 years later. Then he's like, that fucker stole my jokes. Now you have a voice.
I think that was Carlos Mencia.
Yeah,
that was the problem with him, that he would steal people's material, but he was just better at performing it.
You know what the problem was really is it's more of a clinical thing. Is that it was the mind of Mencia that was something was wrong with it. And so he couldn't discern whether a joke that he heard, if he had heard it before or if he'd written it. Because the mind of Mencia was something that was it was not a well-run machine at the time. Yeah, he got really fucked. He's still defending it. It's like sad when the only time you see him is defending the fact that he stole jokes. And then
Rogan, yeah, that's weird.
Rogan
that's a whole weird
canceled him, but I'm sure he still works. He's probably got a theater in Branson.
I guess I used to see him a lot. I used to see him a lot at auditions and stuff. I used to talk to him. It was weird too because people treated him weird. I'm like, I'm not gonna treat him any different. He was always a hack to me, so why am I gonna start being mean to him?
Yeah. We saw this years ago. Well, you assholes fucking crying about it.
What's your problem?
Get over it.
You don't have to be mean. And he was kind of like that.
You fucking MAGA-loving bastards.
I know, right? He was kind of like, like, I don't know how people are going to, like, what they think of me, I was like, man, fuck that. It's like, I'm not in that crew. I don't care.
These guys know that they're going to be on tour for 40 years and they're going to have to go into this and froze up again.
Oh, that's a good question. Oh, you froze up a little bit. Can you see this question? Oh, Ryan Gosling.
He's good. He's a very good host. Yeah, you're right.
It would be good.
He's another one that's really good.
He's game for anything, yeah, and he's funny.
But the thing about Lorne is it's his lifeblood, man. Like, imagine Lorne waking up and just being like, "Oh, I don't have to go to work." That's a short film in itself. The day Lorne retires,
What will I
but
do?
he's got good enough people around him. Maybe just
Yeah,
it's not his fault. He's kind of just looking over a lot of things that get written, right?
yeah, he doesn't have to retire, and the show is just gonna go up and down. I mean, that's just the way it is, right? And like you,
And it's not gonna if like you get someone else, like you get Seth Meyers, you're gonna probably get a writing staff that's a little more intense. But they're doing fine, and Jost and that guy aren't going anywhere. Shay, they're not going anywhere. So I don't know. It just becomes a thing of like maybe No, I don't want to get involved in like you should replace people, but maybe some changes. But I don't know if a Lorne change will make a huge difference, unless you want to change the format or something.
well, I do think that if you had like, I mean, I wouldn't change it. I'd be too scared. So don't put me running that thing. I would just do the same thing they always did. I wouldn't take that risk. But I don't know. Maybe Tina would, or somebody like that. Maybe she would do like, or maybe we can make the show. And anybody that try to change it though, that's a big risk.
I mean, Tina and Seth can probably draw up something that maybe is more modern. But then again, like I said before, it's like people go see this. They want to see the old show. They want to see the old Razzle Dazzle. They don't necessarily want to see it change that much.
Not that much, no.
And it's not competing with the internet, because the internet has, 30 million people that are funny that can now be seen as funny. So
well, I
it's
think
not
they
gonna
do
be the
compete
same.
with it because now it's a part of the internet. I mean, you were on the show when they did Lazy Sunday. That was one, a viral video. When they figured that out, like, these things can go viral. The show's made for that. It's got sketches in it, and they don't mind the sketches being shared and being out, putting on stuff. And so I see sketches all the time. I don't have to watch the show. That
Right. I think
to me
the
survive.
show has like 3.5 million followers, 4 million. I mean, viewers live, and then
Uh-huh.
it gets like 7 more million on the internet. So you're basically getting people. You're getting twice the amount of people watching it on the internet
Yeah.
instead of watching it live.
Instead of watching it live. Yeah.
And they get same. They get probably lower ad dollars, but many ad dollars from all that.
That had to be an adjustment for. I mean, you were there then, but that had to be an adjustment for Lauren or somebody telling them, "Hey, there's way more people watching this now." Because a long time ago, that'd have been like the rerun. Like if you told somebody, hey, more people are watching the rerun than are watching the show. But to tell somebody more people are watching these clips online than they are watching the live show had to be like something that he had to think about and adjust in his brain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, those John Higgins and those guys, they basically took the other guys, put them in the cast, and then they're like, later. Just kind of fucked up. They all should have been put in the cast, in my opinion. But it's his dad's a producer. I understand it's probably tough for both of them, or maybe not. I don't know.
But
Anyway,
they still
yeah,
did.
they're
They
always
still did
there's
stuff,
now
right?
always a video element, right? Kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's
Yeah.
one. There's always like movies now, right? Shorts, little short
Yeah.
sketches that are on film.
But they were all. I mean, that's not outside of the tradition. Adam was doing that. Schiller did it at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, he can always say like that.
But in this case, they look
Digital.
expensive. They look like a movie.
Right.
They're not just a video, which is great. Technology's caught up that way. That team is amazing.
Which that was what. Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, that was what's his face. That was what he always thought of them. He always talked about them like they were movies.
Signorelli.
Signorelli, yeah. It's like I wanted to do the thing of
But but it literally looks like what I'm saying is it literally looks like film.
it does.
It looks like
Yes,
a
you're
movie
right.
that you saw at a theater.
Yeah.
So it's like that's an incredible feat because they probably shot it 2 days earlier. Yes,
Yes.
they have SNL and they have the best people around, but it's fucking impressive.
Well, but that was Signorelli's thing, though, right? Because they shot those. They shot the commercials on film. They used to. They used to shoot those on film. Then
Yeah,
they
they all
started
look
making
like
them.
film because whatever they're using in commercial world, he'd ape that. So
I
so
thought the
if
thing
there was
that
something that looked like we did a parody of the Progressive commercial where there's hunters and no, is that the duck one? Affleck. It was Affleck commercial. And it did look like film. Yeah, because I
I
think all commercials were on film back then.
I think that was the thing, and I think it was supposed to be like this is the film, like this is the film portion of the show. We do commercial parodies, but it's the film portion of the show, like where you can see that. It used to be a big difference a long time ago.
Are they still doing commercial parodies?
I don't know.
I can't think of one. Uh, anyway, yeah, that's they don't do those
I
as
was trying to
much.
think of some. Man, I can look. I
Use
was trying
that
to think of some
budget to
other.
make the movie, I guess. Because then you'd
Yeah, I
have to
can't
have
think of any.
two crews doing it.
Right, you have a separate crew doing a commercial.
When we were on, I think of course we didn't have that much of an internet at the time, but it was 10 million people in its heyday.
Yeah.
You know, Will McKay, everybody else, all those guys. That was 10 million. Um, and that was fun to know about. It was fun to know about. Sometimes when I think about the actors on the show and I feel like they're good, but they're not connecting because they're being changed up. They're not. They're trying to make someone who's funny on their own a group funny. And I remember Lauren told me this cheesy thing just look into the center of the camera and know that that's your audience and you're talking directly to them and they're in bed or they're paying attention. They've had a hard day or whatever, but just be yourself and be funny and connect with the audience by looking right into the camera. And eventually I did look at the camera kind of like a hallway because, you could see the levels inside the camera. And then I just imagined a zillion people watching. So I was like, yeah, you're kind of communicating to millions of people. Like it can't be regular.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why presentational stuff works so well on the show. Like doing a show works because you can look directly into the
Yeah.
camera.
Like Sarah, like if you know Sarah or not, she's you kind of think she's a cool person. Like if you like her comedy or not, you do like her because she plays her character very well of her whatever she chooses to be, her as a comedian or her as a human. Maybe they're different, maybe they're not. But the thing is, you kind of do you feel that that's really them. That's the trick. When you get someone who likes your comedy and they feel like they know you, and you could be a serial killer, but as long
I
as you
know,
keep the
right?
picture right
You could be the worst person
in
in the
front of
world,
the
but
camera.
people think that they know you. Yeah, I know. This is hard for people like me. I'm more of an actor. I'm not really interested in people getting to know me. So in comedy, it's a certain comedians are like that. Whereas it's like I don't really have that kind of personality. I do when you give me a personality to play, but I'm not like.
Well, at Second City, for instance, I think you're talking about the same thing. At Second City, I never liked introducing games. I felt like a phony baloney, selling a car or something. So I was always like, no, I want to be different in each scene and be seen as like a good, interesting guy who's funny and does different things. That's what I got to do. I got to fucking get these fixed. Uh, yeah, so you got it. So I was never like, hey, let's fucking play ring ding a ding. I never brought up a game in Harold's unless I had to, unless someone was like, you should bring up, but then someone's always there to do that,
Right. There's a person there that likes doing that.
But then when I got to Second City and there was always a lull in something, I would jump in and fix it.
Yeah.
Well,
it's just when
not at the beginning.
It's just what you're comfortable doing.
I don't know where I just landed there, but
well, like a lot of stand-ups, like a lot of stand-up comedians, a lot of them, their whole thing is finding their personality, whoever they are. So for us, it's like it's a different thing in every scene, or it's given to me and whatever. For them, it's just finding that one thing that works, and that's what they're gonna be. Like I was, somebody was.
You know what it was
actor.
for me too is that I wanted to be more like Charlie Chaplin, where whenever you saw him, he's like a gentleman in front of a castle, and it's like, that silliness isn't me for real, but I'm just such a genius that you like him. I was more into that adoration, which is like just like me for the different things I bring, like a challenge of how can I make you laugh with different types of characters and different types of scenes.
That's how I felt too. I liked Peter Sellers. Like he was my favorite actor when I was growing up. I didn't know he was a jerk. But that's the thing. Is like I didn't know. I just thought he was a genius. Yeah.
Yeah, like. But then again, we know jerks, we know weirdos, and so I'm like, I can see that happening. I've seen people be like that. I can see it happening, and
You know that you heard that whole story with him and Blake Edwards hated each other?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they couldn't stand each other, but the movies worked. And they only worked well together. I mean, Peter Sellers did other stuff, obviously, but Blake Edwards only did, like, his good stuff was only with him, except for 10, which is still bad.
Yeah.
But
I guess. Yeah, 10 seemed very weird. And now, of course, it's...
yeah.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
No, it was that Blake Edwards and Peter Sellers, they hated each other. They didn't get along, but the movies worked. And they just could stand each other while they did the movies.
Yeah, and every time you heard, Peter Sellers interviewed, he wasn't like hip or cool. No. Albeit maybe one or two things on Dick Cavett, but it wasn't like, oh, I want to hang out with that guy. It was more like he's a strange dude and he's really good at this thing.
Yeah.
Borat style.
Right. Yeah. I didn't know that much about him. I don't know what he does.
Yeah, we don't know how much we like him. We love him because he makes us laugh, but obviously we don't know the real person. And that's a tough road to go by, just like Pee Wee Herman, that's making it huge. But people love Pee Wee Herman. They didn't like the actor who did Pee Wee Herman. At all,
it's weird.
It turns out they didn't want
to
see
him. And it's weird
him.
too because he started out as he was a sketch actor. Like he started out at Groundlings. He made that character up at Groundlings.
Yeah,
Pee Wee Herman.
And he's trapped in it,
Well, that was it worked. Like I guess it was the thing they did at Groundlings. The character he did, it worked. They did a whole show at Groundlings, and he just kept doing it.
Yeah, why not? Seemed a lot of fun, obviously.
I forgot I was watching somebody that was he was roommates with Dice Clay. It was an actor. It's like an old actor. He's like, yeah, I was roommates with Dice and Yakov. He's like, the three of them were roommates.
What a house!
I know, right? But he's like, he wasn't Dice then. He was, whatever. I forgot what his name was. But Dice was one of the characters. And he was like, hey, remember when he came home, he came in with that character. He's like, what do you think of this? I'm Dice. He was like, what? I'm Dice.
I guess so. He sees him killing the next day. Holy shit.
That's exactly what he said. He was like, all right. He's like, Dice.
Yeah.
All right. He's like, he had this whole idea. And then next thing you know, he had the dice on his jacket. And
yeah.
And yeah.
And then Yakov Smirnoff really spoke good English and had to pretend not to. his character of the the bumpkin that just got off the boat from Russia.
Well,
I
his
always
thing
wondered
was
why
like,
he wasn't killed as a little kid. I was like, he's making jokes about Russia. Why don't they kill him? Why haven't they killed him?
well,
But
I
that's
guess there was that,
my
but it was
11-year-old brain, 12-year-old
I
brain.
I thought too that because by the time he got famous, it was like, the wall was
The
falling.
Cold War was at
by
its
then.
apex.
Yeah, well, I thought it was almost done. Let me see. Yakov Smirnoff. Well, I guess I get it mixed up with a lot of stuff, like that movie that Robin Williams did, Moscow on the Hudson.
Yeah. Yakov was in that. I think he was good.
He is in that, isn't he?
The thing I
So
love
he was-
about Yakov is that when 9/11 happened, he paid and got a big poster, a big tarp with a heart on it for New York, for the crew that was cleaning up. Did you hear about that?
Oh, really? No.
Yeah, he paid for a giant thing that hang on one of the buildings. It was a big heart, and it says like "We love New York" or something.
Oh, that's nice.
I was like, that's pretty good from Yakov.
I mean, he had enough
As I
money.
get
He could've done- He's 75 years old. God damn.
He has a theater, probably, right?
Yeah, he does in Branson.
I got to go to Branson.
You never been there?
Have you been to Branson?
I've been through there. I've never been to a show or anything.
I'm going to Branson.
He has a
Branson,
psychology
Missouri,
degree
I'm
from
gonna
the
be-
University of Pennsylvania and a doctorate in psychology from. It's like
Oh my God.
I never understood those kind of people. I never understood. It was like, why are you doing this? Because he paid much more money.
Yeah, like don't do this bullshit. You can actually make real money and have like a respectable job that, probably be satisfying. No, I'm going to act. Well, I was thinking of a story about my colonoscopy doctor called me and told me that he was going to start acting. I don't know if I told that story already.
I think he did.
And I'm like, okay. Also, it's kind of weird because you never know when the doctor calls you if they're like,
You tell me
hey
I'm
man,
dying.
sorry, there's something we
No.
missed 5 years ago. You might have cancer. So you're just hanging on, and then it's like, yeah, I love doing it. I've been doing, I've done little parts here, the extras and stuff. But I go, well, you really do look like an actor. So I mean, a doctor. So and there's a million doctor shows. So I'm sure that'll be good. And then he's like, yeah, and he talked about it all excited. And then he's like, well, when was the last time you were here? 5 years ago, something like that. Like really went into it like that. So you've been here 5 years ago. You were pretty clean. There's nothing there, and you got a good rating there. So I don't know. 5 years though. Maybe come in next year. And I go, yeah, I'll come in 2 years. All right, good.
Good. Yeah.
And that was it. That was the conversation.
I've had a couple. I had a psychologist. Was like, I think I went to him once, and then the second time he was like, "Hey, I want to talk to you about something. I'm trying to see these other guys that have TV shows like this, that doctor and stuff like that." I'm like, I don't know anything about that, man. I'm an actor, dude. It's like, oh, okay.
My
Well, it's
heart
like,
just sank thinking about when I was on the show. How many people would be like, "Hey, my sister has a script." Eventually, I'm like, I got a lot of scripts. I got a lot of scripts, so I'll try, but I don't know.
You know what? Now I'm like, bring them all on. Bring them all on. Give it to me. Let me see it. Let me see.
Yeah.
You never know.
Now it's like, yeah, for sure. Give it. Let me see it. Let me see it.
Were you the mailman? Let me see that. What do you got going on? Oh, I also didn't know that
So
Yakov
just did a
Smirnoff.
movie, and an actor with Nunez movie, and we're acting, and the guy thought he had a different part, like a bigger part.
What he
And it
came
was
in.
so crazy. It's like, this guy must have like some kind of memory or some messed up thing. He was mad. He came in mad because he. I mean, I don't want to talk about the movie or what it is, but
Wait, no, did he audition for another part, and then he thought he was going to get that part, but he got cast in another
no, I
part?
think they sent him a script and they're like, "We'd like you to play this," and he got the character wrong and thought that he was playing the lead.
Oh, he didn't get the whole script.
But that sounds crazy because he didn't know. He had a lot of trouble with his lines. So if he came in thinking he was the lead and then didn't know all his lines, it'd be a fucking nightmare.
He must have gotten the wrong, like, that happened to me when I auditioned for Mad TV and they sent me the wrong, they auditioned with sides. Like they had sketches if they wanted you to do it. And they sent me the women's sides. And I was just like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it. So I got there and I was just like, and they were like, oh no, those are wrong. I'm like, yeah, but what am I gonna do now? They were like, well, do the men's side. They just give them to me. I was like, I haven't done this. I rehearsed this. All I did was change it into a male. Can I just do this? And they're like, no, do the other character. I'm like, man, fuck this. This is bullshit. Obviously, I prepared the fucking character that you gave me.
Let me see what you've done to it. This could be very interesting. Cool.
At least, and they were like, no. And he just handed me the script. I was like, well, this show's gonna be bullshit then.
Is this before?
It was before SNL, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was right before SNL, actually. I feel like I had already. No, I couldn't have met with Lauren. I feel like I had. But it was right before then. I knew that. I know that.
I remember me and John Glazer were in like a room waiting to go audition for Roseanne. This is before SNL, Avi.
The Roseanne show?
Roseanne sketch show.
Oh, that show, right. I forgot about that, yes.
Roseanne Revival, but a sketch show she was doing.
I remember that, yeah.
And we were fucking around so much backstage, like in the hallway, going like, hey, I'm going to do my character Assy. Do you want to do a character called Gassy? And we'll go in there and be like, I'm Assy and I'm Gassy. It's just like shitting on the audition immediately. Like, Roseanne, you really want to do a show with fucking Roseanne all your life? So it was kind of like, it was self-sabotage and having fun while we did it. Because, it just wasn't, we didn't prepare enough for it. It wasn't just, it's like one of those things where you're like, I don't care enough to work on this.
Right.
Kind of thing. Like,
yeah.
Because what I really want to do, you're not going to want to do.
You're not going to do it. That's how I felt, at Mad TV. I'm like, oh, this is the way it's going to go? Like, you really tied into me doing whatever this writer wrote? And, obviously it's a sketch show. I want to do my characters and shit that I got. Fuck this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why the Lorne way is good. You got...
Just watch you do what you do.
You just do 4 different things or 5 different things and just make them funny.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what we want to see. We don't want to like say, we're going to make you funny like that guy. They're like, we want to take this funny guy. If you're like that guy later, that's fine. But that's all it is just make people laugh for like in 4 different ways.
Yeah.
And see what happens. And now I imagine another thing too is there's so many people that do impressions. It's losing its value a little bit.
Well, and also you had, as far as SNL too, you've had so many. Well, the impressions become about who's doing it. So a lot of times.
Yeah, yeah.
So just somebody just doing an impression of somebody isn't really impressive anymore.
Yeah, like we had to do. All casts are asked to do their best impressions. Hold on one second. Dog's crying, wants to eat. What do we get? Can anybody ask us a question?
No.
Sons of bitches.
Oh, it was Biff from Back to the Future. Somebody just said, yeah, that was talking about he was roommates with Dice and Yakov.
Oh my God.
The guy who plays Biff.
I can't believe that's not a book.
Yeah, I guess he was a stand-up. He was a stand-up comedian when he first came to L.A. and he started acting.
That's another guy. If you see him in real life, you're just like, you're not Biff.
You
Get out of here. Do a Biff set or something.
be Biff.
Uh,
Be an asshole.
well, Jerry, I'm afraid we're at that time of the hour.
No, good,
Rush
good,
should be getting out.
good call for right now. I
All
will.
right.
Hopefully, I'll see you next week. Be good there.
You too. Always a pleasure.
Hey man, fuck people telling you retired. Remember, retired my ass.
Yeah, no one's really. You can't do it anymore.
There's no retiring in acting.
No.
You can
And
always
there's
do
no
it.
retiring in this current climate because you're just going to have to keep working. You know,
Right.
we're all going to be working at Aldi's pretty soon,
Forever. Yeah, that's right.
or
Yeah.
making weapons.
That the black dude from the Cosby Show that was working at Trader Joe's.
Yeah,
He
I just
was
heard about
on.
that.
He was on Abbott last week. I saw him walking down the hall, and I was like, I wanted to run and take a picture with him. I'm like, I'll leave him alone.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the dude, ever since then, he's been working nonstop. He was took
Oh,
that picture
good.
at Trader Joe's. So yeah,
So I'm gonna start working at Ralph's.
Ralph, right?
All right,
right, man.
See you later, man.
Be good.
Bye.
I'll talk to you soon.
You too.
That was Mr. Horatio Sanz. He was like, "Oh, you're gonna do another monologue? Thanks for joining me once again." Like I was saying a little bit earlier, during the break, I really want you to go and look at the interview if you haven't got a chance to look at the interview with Dana and Julia. Just really good interview, and yeah, it's Thursday already. And I really got a chance to talk to them about their careers, about what they did, that didn't have anything to do with Louis, and how all that really started actually on the first night that they were discovered. The night that Adam Sandler discovered them was the same night that the stuff happened with Louis. So they got to talk a lot about what they've been doing since then, what they're doing now, about how they had a writing career. They have a writing career, and they did a lot of work that didn't have anything to do with that. So I was happy to let people get to know them like that. Anyway, thanks for joining me once again on Thursday. We got another Thursday coming up. Nice, the season is over with, so I got a little bit more time, so I shouldn't be missing any more. I should be with you on a regular basis. What's going on with my mic? Anyway, hey, thanks. I'll see you next week. Bye.